Have you ever started something new and wonder why the beginning feels so much harder than it should? There's a hidden phase that almost everyone goes through, but most people quit right in the middle of it. Once you understand this phase, everything you start will feel easier. Not effortless, but easier. Not because the work disappears, but because the resistance finally does. And that turning point is a map. Yes, a map. Massive action period. Don't worry, it sounds fancy, but it's actually simple. Let me explain. Hello everyone and xin chào. My name is Yui. I'm a Vietnamese dentist and a trail runner. Let's grow together toward a life we truly love, through stories and real-life lessons. Okay, imagine you're trying to push a big heavy ball that's been sitting still for a long time. When you first push it, it barely moves. You push harder, still barely move. And you think, is something wrong with me? No, nothing's wrong with us. That's just gravity. The gravity of the old habits, the gravity of comfort, the gravity who we used to be. Our brains love comfort. It loves what's familiar. So the moment we try something new, the brain creates the gravity to pull us back. We're just fighting a weight of what we used to do for a long time. Now that we understand a real challenge, the gravity of old us, we can create something that can help us get through it. That something is a massive action period. M.A.P is simply a phase that you pour in intense, concentrated effort to break free the old pull, just like a rocket. To travel the 400,000 kilometers to the moon, a rocket uses a massive amount of fuel, but it does not burn constantly from the Earth to the moon. Here's the interesting part. It burns over 60% of its total fuel in the first 8.5 minutes, just to fly the first 185 kilometers and escape the Earth's gravity. After it breaks free, it uses the last 40% of its fuel to travel the rest of the way, around 400,000 kilometers to the moon, which takes around 3 days. That first 8.5 minutes, that is M.A.P. For us, when we start something new, the first 2 to 3 months is our M.A.Ps. This is where we need to put in more energy, more focus, and a bit more effort than usual. We have to fight against the gravity of our old habits and our own self-doubt. During this time, we need to push a little harder, train a little more. We don't need to do it alone, especially when we failed before. Because in the beginning, we're still building strength, and when we're still new, we are more sensitive to setbacks. If we try something new, fail, and we're alone, the mind can turn against us quickly. You're a failure, you're not smart enough, this is not for you. And when those thoughts show up in the M.A.P, many people quit. So it's completely okay and actually very helpful to have someone accompany us, a coach, a PT, a friend, or anyone who can walk beside us. Not to push us aggressively, but simply to remind us, hey, you're not doing this alone. So yes, the cost of this M.A.P, whether it's time, energy, money, or disciplines, it may not feel cheap. But this is where staying calm, staying consistent, and staying supported truly matters. Because here's the beautiful part. Once you push through the M.A.P, you break free from the gravity. You escape the pull and the resistance from the old habits. And suddenly, the path ahead becomes smoother, lighter, and easier to continue to the end goals. A little over 2 years ago, I was 74 kilograms, and my only consistent exercise was walking to the fridge. The idea of running 5 kilometers felt impossible. And yet, earlier this year, I crossed the finish line of my first 21 kilometers half marathon. But this story didn't start with discipline. It started with me failing. The first time I tried running seriously, I could push through my first 1 kilometer after a while, but months after that, I couldn't get past 3 kilometers. Every single run stopped there. My body felt heavy. My left knee complained. My mind said this to me: "This is your limit. You cannot do it." I failed, not once, not twice, enough times that I eventually stopped trying to run more than 3 kilometers for a year. Then, one day, I saw a video of a trail runner running through beautiful mountains, clean air, wide trails, pure nature, and it hit me. I want to be in that moment. I want to enjoy this life. That became my moment that I stopped and faced my M.A.P, massive action period, again. But this time, I did something different. I stopped trying doing this alone. I asked a colleague who had trail running experience for help. Another colleague joined soon after. Suddenly, there were 3 of us, sharing progress, keeping each other accountable, and celebrating small wins. But the resistance was still there. It didn't disappear. The hardest moments were after long work days, when my brain whispered, "Just rest today. You can run tomorrow." It sounded gentle, but it was dangerous. Because in the M.A.P, these small moments are where most people quit. So we didn't negotiate. We tied our shoes, we showed up, and we ran. One step at a time. Our bodies started learning a new story. Within 3 months, we went from 3 kilometers to 5 kilometers to 7 kilometers. The run didn't feel like a fight anymore. It became smoother. The habit started to carry us forward instead of pulling us back. From there, we reached 10 kilometers, 15 kilometers, and finally 21 kilometers at the beginning of this year. I still remember crossing that 21-kilometer line. There wasn't a big round, no celebrations, just one clear thought in my head. Yes, I did it. The dream of experiencing nature, trails, mountains, it opened again because we pushed through the M.A.P. And this is the message that I want you to remember. If you push through the M.A.P, the path becomes smoother, and you don't need to push through it alone. Find your people. Every new habit, every new skill, every new journey has this period. It's supposed to feel heavy. It's supposed to feel uncomfortable. That's the sign you are stepping out of your old comfort zone. But on the other side of this period, things get easier. Momentum grows. The habit starts helping you instead of fighting you. So when you start something new and it feels tough at the beginning, don't quit. You are not failing. You're just in the massive action period. Push through it, and the smooth path will come. Have you ever been stuck in the M.A.P without realizing it and gave up too soon? Drop your story in the comment and let's see how many of us have been there. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, stay motivated and peace.